It's a wrap for you.
He was cute.
Baby. He's still there.
He was what? Oh, hey.
You're lying.
Hey.
Oh. His eyes were. He wasn't.
Hey, where's
Oh, This is fake. You're one of them.
Who's Kai?
Kai.
Kai? Do you know Kai?
I do.
What the Hey, I thought you skipped me.
Time to go undercover.
It's a wrap for you.
He was cute.
Baby. He's still there.
First of all, I didn't even know Kevin was as successful as he was. I found that shit out the hard way. I was at home and my son busted and he said, Dad, I need $250. He's only 12 years old, so I freaked out. What's going on? Nigga, somebody trying to kill you? He said, no. Kevin Hart's coming to town and I wanted to see his show. I said, well, how much are the tickets? He said, they're $125. I said, God damn, mine are only $80. I said, well, why do you need $250 then? He goes, because I want to go with you, Dad, please. So I took him to the show, and we sit right up front. Then Kevin takes the stage. Crowd goes fucking nuts. Thousands of people. I was furious. The longer the show went on, the madder I got. It was maddening. These people were fucking holding their stomachs. My son was slapping his knee. I'm like, nigga, I do this too. Kevin says, good night. The crowd goes crazy. And then everyone starts walking to his door and the lights come on. People are pushing past me and nobody's recognizing me. I'm like, man, this place fucking sucks. I said, come on, son, let's get out of here. And then my son looks back at me and he says, Dad, please, I have to meet him. I was like, oh my God. So I took him backstage and one of Kevin's goons opened the door. Hey, what's up, Dave Chappelle? What you doing, man? It's good to see you, brother. Just then, Kevin came around the corner to see who it was. Oh, shit. What's up, Dave? Come on back. I was just about to have dinner. I don't know if you guys ate, but you're welcome to join me if you like. And then my son pushed past me some cold shit. He goes, actually, Mr. Hart, we haven't eaten in several hours. It was Tuesday night. This motherfucker was having Sunday dinner. It was steaks, chops, corn with butter all over it. My son was eating all fast, embarrassed me. I was like, slow down, son. Then I looked over in the corner and there was a box, custom-made jerseys for the local team. And on the back, they stitched on the K Hart. Kevin saw me staring at that box, and he went over and grabbed one of them jerseys, and he walked right to my son. He said, hey, little man, I want you to have this. And my son was like, thanks, Mr. Hart. This is when I got mad. He goes, if your father ever makes you mad, put that on. And he walked out. Oh, that was some cold shit. First of all, I didn't even know Kevin was as successful as he was. I found that shit out the hard way. I was at home and my son busted and he said, Dad.
He was up against the best female player in the world, but as he continued to embarrass her with each point, it started to get quite hard to watch. It was dubbed the Mother's Day Massacre, the day when 55-year-old former men's professional player Bobby Riggs obliterated the world #1 in women's tennis, Margaret Court, in straight sets. It was a disheartening day for women everywhere, not just because a retired men's player had so easily crushed the top woman in the sport, but because of the man who did it.
A 55-year-old guy beat those girls forever.
Bobby Riggs had become notorious for his obnoxiously sexist views.
Personally, I wish the women would stay in the home and do the kitchen work and take care of the babies.
And he proudly wore the label of male chauvinist pig as a badge of honor. And after this win, Bobby's already big head continued to balloon out of control. He boasted that he was going to tour the world, defeating the best women's tennis players from every country to prove his superiority, like some kind of misogynistic supervillain. His taunting was relentless, and it particularly infuriated Billie Jean King, who, by the end of the year, had surpassed Margaret Court as the newest world #1 in women's tennis, and as a leading figure in the women's liberation movement, fighting for equal prize money and respect for female athletes. It felt like a direct assault on everything she stood for. So, a $100,000 winner-take-all match was set between Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs, and it was dubbed the Battle of the Sexes. On the day of the match, it truly did become an insane spectacle, drawing what was at the time the largest crowd to ever witness a tennis match in the US. Billy was carried into the arena Cleopatra style by 4 bare-chested men dressed as ancient slaves. Bobby followed with his own dramatic entrance, arriving in a rickshaw pulled by a team of models he called Bobby's Buxom Beauties. The crowd watching knew whatever happened in this match, it was going to be talked about for years to come. When playing against other women, Billy was known for her aggressive, powerful style. However, after deeply studying Bobby's game, she understood that she couldn't compete with him on power alone. Despite his age, Bobby was still an impressive player, but he certainly wasn't as fit. So Billy devised a different tactic. She was going to make Bobby run. She'd use lobs, drop shots, and baseline rallies to move him all over the court, forcing longer points. Confident that Bobby would eventually run out of steam. As the match began, Bobby took an early lead. In the first set, however, Billy's strategy started to pay off quicker than expected, and to the shock of many, she won the first set 6-4. Bobby was shaken, and while he continued fighting for his own sense of masculine pride, Billy remained cool and composed and took the second set 6-3. By the third set, Bobby was exhausted and demoralized. Billy needed one more point to win, and then
the winner of the Battle of the Sexes, Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King won in straight sets, and Bobby Riggs never played a one-on-one match against a top female player again. He was up against the best female player in the world, but as he continued to embarrass her with each point, it started to get quite hard to watch. It was dubbed the Mother's Day Massacre, the day when 55-year-old former men's professional player Bobby Riggs obliterated the world #1 in women's tennis, Margaret Court, in straight sets. It was a disheartening day for women everywhere, not just because a retired men's player had so easily crushed the top woman in the sport, but because of the man who did it.
A 55-year-old guy beat those girls forever.
Bobby Riggs had become notorious for his obnoxiously sexist views.
Personally, I wish the women would stay in the home and do the kitchen work and take care of the babies.
And he proudly wore the label of male chauvinist pig as a badge of honor. And after this win, Bobby's already big head continued to balloon out of control. He boasted that he was going to tour the world, defeating the best women's tennis players from every country to prove his superiority, like some kind of misogynistic supervillain. His taunting was relentless, and it particularly infuriated Billie Jean King, who, by the end of the year, had surpassed Margaret Court as the newest world #1 in women's tennis.
This is the greatest unsolved mystery in chess, because after vanishing from the public eye, many believe Bobby Fischer returned anonymously. In the late 90s, a mysterious player appeared on online chess servers, obliterating grandmasters, avoiding theory, playing wild, creative lines. It felt exactly like Fischer. Once Grandmaster Nigel Short, former world #3, played 8 matches with him and was destroyed 8-0. Suspicious if he was Fischer, Nigel asked, "Do you know Armando Acevedo?" The stranger instantly replied, 1970. The year Fisher played Acevedo, a detail almost no one would know. Keeping in mind that Nigel was one of the best blitz player of that time, and no engine of that time played this hyper-aggressive style. So, was it Fisher? To this date, no one really knows. This is the greatest unsolved mystery.
I think this is the best Kentucky Fried Chicken I ever had.
I don't think I've ever met anyone with your appetite.
No, I got the bucket so you could have some.
I've never had fried chicken in my life.
Come on, have a piece. It ain't gonna kill you. Come on, take it, eat it.
No.
Take it. I'm throwing it in the back.
Don't you dare.
And you better take it.
I can't do that.
Eat it. Come on, take it, take it, take it. I got drive. 10 and 2 on the wheel. Come on, take it, take it, take it. Come on, come on.
I can't do this, Tony.
Eat the goddamn thing. What, no good? You know, my father used to say, whatever you do it 100%. When you work, work. When you laugh, laugh. When you eat like it's your last meal.
What do we do about the bones?
You do this.